Hi everyone, can you hear me? Hi everyone, can you hear me? Awesome. Well, welcome to the Fix Your Face podcast with host TSM and the Makeup Nurse. Remember, positive vibes only. Now let's tap in. And remember, this is rated E for everyone. And also, remember that we are not licensed professionals. We are here for friendly advice, not professional advice. And thank you everyone for coming. Ken, Paprika, and Crystal. I appreciate it. And Ken says, yes. Hey, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Very, very good. Yes. All right. The famous question of the night. What did everyone eat tonight? I had swai fish with like Ken put like garlic and onions on it. It was really good. And some rice. I think it was cheddar broccoli rice. So he's trying to eat healthier. You had Crystal had pizza and a drink. Sounds good. My Wi-Fi has not been fixed yet. Hi, Christina and Keenan and Tamika. All thanks for coming in. Hi, TSM. How are you? It's great to see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Okay,
on
so
communication tonight, but I'm here.
okay, awesome. Tamika had chicken wings and fries with a bottle of water. Paprika had tacos. Um, Hi, JV. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. So as you can see, my Wi-Fi still not fixed. I did like restart everything, um, and do some of the tricks that G-Fo told me. It's just how it's going to be until they actually come out here.
In another week.
Keenan says I'll have food later. I'm like, well, yeah, make sure you get that nutrition. Nutrition is very important. And then, so today, you guys, I went to the doctor, or I went to get my ultrasound of my kidney done, of my right one, because years ago I had a cyst, and I had to follow up with it, and with traveling and everything else, I just haven't followed up on it. So I'm like, well, I got time, might as well go. So I went, and during the thing, he's like, oh, yep, it's 8 millimeters. And I'm like, okay, well, I think it was 5 like years ago, so it only grew 3. And then he's like, oh, of course he did both kidneys and then my bladder. But as he was doing the ultrasound of my bladder, he kept saying, are you having pain? And I'm like, well, I guess on the right side where, maybe where my cyst is on my kidney. And he's like, well, have you had a cyst on your ovary before? I'm like, no, but my sister has and my mom has, where they've had to have their ovary taken out. And then he's like, but he's like over concentrating on my bladder now, and I'm like, and he's like, well, the radiologist will have to confirm this, and of course, the ultrasound people can't really because they're not the radiologist. But like he kept like going, oh, and like making comments that's making me freaking out. Now you guys, and yeah, and then at the end he's like, well, don't be surprised if you need more tests. I'm like, what the heck? Why? I'd rather him tell me what he thinks he saw and it be wrong and let them until the radiologist, but they can't do that. But it's like, now I'm reading out, guys. So, Monday, whatever, sometime next week, they're gonna get back to me. And I'm like, why did you do that? But other than that, I had a good day. And then, of course, Ken got some wood from Home Depot, and oh my gosh, that's a story. I'll have to tell you in a minute here. But it's a way he got some wood to build the chicken coop. Well, Kenny to build the chicken coop, and he'd tell Kenny how to do it because he can't do it. So anyway, I'll tell you the story about Home Depot. Ken?
I'm not sure about the Home Depot story.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to see if we can get them back up.
Okay, sorry, I'm back, you guys. But anyway, so the Home Depot story is, so Ken went to go get wood. This was back when we were in Illinois. It's many years ago, and he had his truck. Well, the wood was a little bit longer than the truck, so it was going to stick out a little bit. And they were helping him load it, and he just spent like $160 or something like that.
600.
Oh, it was $600? Holy crap! You didn't tell me that.
Why would I tell you any of that?
Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh, $600? And oh my goodness. So you know why I'm upset. So anyway, they said he couldn't drive away with that, like that in his truck, and then I was supposed to get it home. And they're like, well, we can't let you drive like that. It's illegal or whatever. He's like, well, that's my problem. I'm going. And he said no. So, but it was special order. So Ken's like, well, fine, then if I can't do it, you guys take it back and refund my money. And they wouldn't do it because it was special order. And so Ken just took all the wood, because this was back when he really had a temper, threw it all over the parking lot and said some nasty words and took off. And they're like, well, we can give you a store credit. He goes, I don't want your store credit. And took off. Well, I thought it was like $150, but really $600, and you just threw all that wood in the parking lot? Really?
I will throw away more money to prove a point than anybody you've ever seen.
You'll throw away money to prove a point? Oh my gosh, really, Ken?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So ever since then, we have not gone to Home Depot until today.
That's been 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago. So, which was odd. I was actually surprised that he went to Home Depot.
They don't have Menards here.
Well, yeah, that's true, because they don't have Menards here in Georgia. In Illinois, they had Menards, and I really liked Menards. I wish they did have it down here.
That's a Wisconsin.
I think the only states with Menards is Wisconsin and Illinois, I think. But I really did like Menards. But yeah, that's how much of a temper Ken had back in his younger days, when he was a young stud. Huh?
Carry on. That was silly.
Anyway, so So we got that, and then him and Kenny, he kind of was telling Kenny how to do the chicken coop, like how to do it, since he's not able to do it. But Kenny doesn't have the knowledge like Ken, so Ken's supervising now. Got it halfway up. I think it's half done. Is it about half done?
No,
No, it looks half done.
about 25%.
Oh, about 25%. Well, that's good because he needs to hurry up and get it done because we need
The
to get
chickens are getting big.
the chickens are getting too big for it. So, to be in the little thing that they come in. Oh, okay, TSM. Yeah, so he had experience at Home Depot, but really, I don't think there isn't anything really here in Georgia. Is there Lowe's?
Yeah.
Oh, there is Lowe's. So I guess he could have went to Lowe's. Do they do? Yeah, they do wood. So
Lowe's has been around since almost the time of Sears.
oh wow.
So it turn of the century, not the last one, previous one, they actually had Sears homes and Lowe's homes. So they've been around a very
They
long
had
time.
Lowe's home too.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
For kid houses, they got
Just like
delivered.
Sears.
Yes.
Wow.
So Lowe's has been around a very long time.
I didn't know Lowe's had homes, but I knew Sears because we actually had back in Illinois. We had one of the first Sears homes built from the catalog. It was built in 1908, and yeah, it needed a lot of work, but it had for being built in 1908, the foundation was really good. Like literally nothing was really done to that house when we left. It needed a lot of work, but like it needed new wiring and new like plumbing and new like everything. But after over 100 years, and it's still worked.
Yeah, it's still standing.
It's still standing despite all the tornadoes around. It never actually hit the house, obviously, but we had a lot of tornadoes like a mile or so near there because Illinois is a big tornado area, and we had like high winds all the time, like 60-mile-an-hour winds all the time, and the house would shake all the time. But you know what? It's still standing. Ken says, "Is principal a big deal to you, or am I a weird one?" You're a weird one, Ken. Yes, you are. You are a weird one. And the problem with Ken, though, is like, yeah, I'm all about principle or proving a point to a point. Ken will go above and beyond sometimes to prove a point
I'll die on that cross.
when it's not that big of a point to try to prove.
As long as I like the other person.
And so, I mean, that's one of his flaws is that he will, even when I don't think you really need to prove a point, to he will, and it's kind of annoying.
Should I prove that now?
No. Oh my goodness, Ken. He's something at sometimes. And my friend calls him a saint because she says he puts up with me. And I'm like, I don't know how to take that as a compliment or
I know how to take that compliment.
or what, but yeah, I get he does a lot for me. But he does everything for me. But that doesn't mean he's a saint. And I don't think I'm that hard to put up with. Well, okay, I really am.
No, you're not that hard. You're stubborn. Say that.
I'm stubborn. Well, thank you, TSM. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's everybody has their flaws, and it's just what are you willing to deal with with their flaws. I think that's where like divorces and stuff comes in, because there's just some things that people don't want to deal with, because like nobody's perfect, right? So I mean, yes, Ken finds me frustrating because I'm a little lazy when I'm home because I'm tired all the time. And to someone else, that might be like, you know what, I can't tolerate your laziness, so adios. Where Ken just tolerates laziness and helps me out. That's perfect, TSM. That is true. And so it's like, what flaws can you tolerate? And you know, the flaws that you can't tolerate, I think that's what leads to divorces and separations and
See, the
things
problem
like that.
is so everybody says about the flaws they cannot tolerate. What about the flaws they can tolerate? What about your spouse tolerating your flaws?
Yeah.
You know, it's a relationship. It's like a business venture. You sit, you hash it out, and you go on to the next day because nobody. Well, I don't know. They may or may not, but nobody's going to treat you better than the person you already know. So it's like one of those things is nobody's perfect. You know, you might have some things that really make you just go in a dark corner, but at the end of the day, they still got your back. You know, so you can't dwell over something that you can't change.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Billy. Thanks for coming in. And but I'd rather deal with the flaws I that he does have than dealing with someone else. And like he says, like that I don't know what. Oh, good choice. I don't want to deal with someone else. Is that a good answer, Ken?
That was a perfect answer. We studied that one well.
TSM says, question for Ken. Uh-oh. What kind of question? Do you plead the fifth?
No.
So many years with Jamie, how do you get through the bad side of things and still stay loyal to your wife? No relationship is perfect. So through all that, what's the motivation? Good question, TSM.
Actually, that is a great question. I might get sappy really quick. So I've never had a woman in my life, including all of my guides when I was a child, that have ever supported me as much as she has. So if she can go with me through all my craziness and bad attitude and bad decisions, why would I not have her back? She's had my back at every single turn of my. I've been with her almost as long as I've been alive.
All right, let's get him a minute, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to keep me, so I just want some pointers from an older gentleman. You know what I'm saying?
disagree about
Yo,
stuff
give
or
me a
you're not
thumbs up on my
happy.
audio still.
What?
Yo, you guys went out on us for like a whole minute or two.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Ken.
There may be times where you're not satisfied with your partner or you think they don't have your back, but you have to, at some point in your relationship, you have to shut the book and look at the title of the book and remember everything that got you to where you are. I mean, there's so many things that go bad every single day in your work, with your friendships, or your, even at home. And a lot of times we get disappointed with our home life quicker than we do our friendships or our work. But when somebody's got your back, they got your back, and you owe it to them to do the same for them too. I'm not saying that you should stick something out strictly because you think you owe them something, but I mean, this little thing over here that drives me nuts. She gets me angry. She gets me worked up. She makes me go silent. She's had my back more than I've even had my own back. So I got myself a real woman here that truly cares, and I do everything I possibly can for her. So that's the only way I can justify it.
So is it her support or love or her as a person?
Yes, it's everything. I mean, she supports me in stupid ways. Now, I'm not going to say that I haven't supported her in stupid ways.
Yeah, I've made some stupid mistakes too.
And it's one of those things that she's got my back and I got hers through every bad mistake we make together or separate. You know, she's faithful, she's there for me. And sometimes people mess up. I know she loves me, and I don't know. I definitely love her too. So I mean, it's not a yes on either one of those, but she is like everything to me. So the only thing I can do is support her and try to make her happy, so she understands that I do appreciate her. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. So TSM says, so if you had to take away one love she has for you or her support for you, which would be your selection?
I'm gonna read that again. I don't know if I can do either. I don't think I could do either one of those because I don't know the difference between the two. Because I believe that her love for me is actually what gives her the attitude to stick around. Because I'm not an easy person to tolerate. Many people told me I'm like a piece of sandpaper. I'm very abrasive. And I believe she thinks I am too, but she still sticks around. So I could not even answer that. I'll tell you the other.
I think I support him because I love him. If obviously if I didn't care about the person or didn't love the person, why would you support them? And especially in the
Yo,
stupid
that's a
things.
great answer. That's a great answer. You can't support something that you don't love. So I thank you for summing it up.
I think it's all in the same because you, if you love the person, you're going to support the person. So yeah, that's what I. Okay, you guys. I think it's time for game time.
Oh, almost, but not even close.
Oh, it is.
No, TSM's got it better.
Oh, yeah. TSM always does it better. I can't help it.
Yo, I do this ASMR style. It's game time with TSM and the Makeup Nurse, let's get
it. That's for you, Paprika. All right. He released 2015's Uptown Funk with Mark Ronson.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars is correct, Ken. Very good.
Oh, yeah, it was exploded.
Yeah. And said, that was nice. Aw, thank you, Ian. This simple toy was designed to rotate with minimal effort and has been promoted as a stress reliever. You gotta say it louder.
Fidget spinner.
Yes, fidget spinner is correct. Oh my goodness, Ken's on fire, you guys.
I was gonna say Rubik's cube, but
Speaking of, you gotta type it. You can't just cheat and blurt it out. Yes, Keenan, very good. She suffered an unexpected defeat in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Hillary Clinton is correct. Hi, Monica Green Support. Thanks for coming in. Oh, thank you. New from TSM. All right. This cartoon pig is known for and just loves muddy puddles. How do you know this?
it. Yo, is it Peppa Pig?
Yes, Peppa Pig. You and Ken got it. Oh, TSM did the game time ASMR style, and I said that was for Paprika. Ken, Keenan, and TSM, you guys are all good. Peppa Pig. Which company produces the Kindle tablet? Which company produces the Kindle tablet? Amazon is correct. Ken, very good. You're welcome, Paprika. Over 2 million people RSVP'd on Facebook to an event to storm this government facility.
got it.
Are you sure? And you're wrong, Ken.
What?
Keenan is right. Area 51 is the correct answer. Even though I think it is in Roswell, but you're wrong.
It may not be.
All right. Her single work features Drake. Her single work features Drake. You're wrong. Not Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I know it was.
Man, you were on a roll until
Yeah, I know.
this card.
So
You are right, Keenan. Rihanna is correct. This spooky series follows a teenage girl that falls in love with a 162-year-old vampire. Keenan, do you have an active channel? Ashley is asking for TSM. This spooky series follows a teenage girl that falls in love with a 162-year-old vampire. Vampire diaries, not chronologicals.
No, I said that G wasn't supposed to. It's supposed to be Chronicles.
But that's wrong anyway. It's Vampire Diaries, not Chronicles. Jennifer Lopez became engaged to this former New York Yankee in 2018. And
Yeah, she just got married to Ben Affleck.
well, this
At a
was
place here in Georgia, Savannah, Georgia.
well, she was engaged to someone else then. In 2019.
So glad.
Jennifer Lopez became a former New York Yankee in 2019. Obviously, it didn't last. I didn't know she got married to Ben.
Yeah, she just got married like 6 months ago.
Did she? Oh.
Here in Georgia.
You know, celebrities do move on pretty quick.
Pretty quick. Yeah, let's paprika. Be looking.
Yes, Paprika. Alex Rodriguez is correct. Very good. 21 Savage features on the single Bartier Cardi by this rapper. 21 Savage features on the single Bartier Cardi by this rapper. Not Post Malone. "21 Savage" features on the single "Bartier Cardi" by this rapper. Any guesses? Cardi B is right, Keenan. I don't know if they're a Playboy, but it's Cardi B. According to one coffee franchise, America runs on. According to one coffee franchise, America runs on what? Duncan is correct. Mika and Ken, very good. What sport is Megan Rapinoe known for? What sport is Megan Rapinoe known for? Ooh, not tennis or basketball. Soccer is correct. Mika. Very good. The characters of Tyrus Lannister appear in this epic series? Jon Snow, Arya Stark, and Tyrion Lannister appear in this epic series. It's Tyrion, so I don't know. Tyrion? Tyrone? I don't know. It has the I, so it's confuses me. And I'm back. Any guesses? The answer is Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Okay. What's the name of Apple? What is the name of Apple's AI assistant? What's the name of Apple's AI?
Yo, is it
There
Siri?
you go. It's Siri. Yes. After achieving success in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, this star played Sharpay Evans in the High School Musical franchise.
Melissa's here. She'd know that.
Yes, Keenan, you were right too. Siri. After achieving success in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, this star played Sharpay Evans in the High School Musical franchise. I can't help it, I'm tired. TSM keeps me up past my bedtime.
Really?
I'm getting old. I'm not like you who can stay up late and get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't think of the name, but North Base. The answer is Ashley Tisdale. Ashley Tisdale. All right. Who does David Schwimmer play on Friends? Who does David Schwimmer play on Friends? Ross is correct, Keenan and Ken. Very good. Back in Yellow was a 2011 hit single by which rapper? Keenan seems to know his music, so he always gets this right. He's been getting all these right. You are right, Wiz Khalifa. Very good, Keenan. I probably butchered it, but yes, you are very good. You are correct. Very good. And Paprika came in with Tisdale. All right. Jim Parsons stars as Sheldon in this series. I love this series.
No?
Why would I whisper to you?
These are right.
No, you can't tell me the answer. Big Bang Theory. Yes, I love the show. Singer hairstyles member of Ken. Elena would know this one. Singer Harry Styles was a member.
Uh, gonna say biggest.
Actually, me being done hit the X button. About that. But yeah, One Direction is correct, Keenan. Very good. I know it's so annoying. I'm so sorry, guys. Noah Centineo plays Peter Kavinsky in this popular romance film series. Noah Centineo is Peter Kavinsky in a popular romance film series. It's Hallmark. It's on Yes, it's a movie I'd watch, yes.
Uh-huh.
And I have watched this movie.
Sounds
It's not hideous. Noah Centineo plays Peter Kavinsky in this popular romance film series. Guesses. The answer to that was To All the Boys I've Loved Before. There's like 3 of them. All right. On the single E.T., which artist did Katy Perry collaborate with?
Katy Perry wasn't even born in AT.
It's a single, not the movie. On the single E.T., which artist did Katy Perry collaborate with? Kanye West is correct, Keenan. Very good. In this preschool series, a boy named Ryder leads a team of search and rescue animals. Oh, where's my Bentley? Wait, didn't Bentley come in? Oh, and he left. In this preschool series, a boy named Ryder leads a team of search and rescue animals. Yes, TSM, Paw Patrol is correct. Which Australian singer hit Somebody I Used to Know?
It's a dance that young girls.
I've never. Yes, it is goatee. Is that how you say?
Gautier.
Goatee. Very good. Harvey Levine founded the Harvey Levine at the end. Harvey Levine founded this tabloid news network, which is known for. Let me repeat that. Harvey Levine founded this tabloid news network, which is known for chasing celebrity gossip.
TMZ.
You got to type it. Yes, it was TMZ. The question was, Harvey Levine founded this tabloid news network, which is known for chasing celebrity gossip. And correct, TMZ. Iron Man, Thor, and Hulk are members of this team of superheroes. Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk are members of this team of superheroes.
Big chuds.
Ooh, not Marvel. Any other guesses? Iron Man. Avengers is correct. Okay. Which group gave us 2010's Teach Me How to Doogie? Which group gave us 2010's Teach Me How to Doogie? Don't know.
So silly.
And I don't even know what that means. Which group Teach Me How to Doogie? And I'm not saying Doogie. I'm saying Doogie. Or Dougie. Teach Me How to Dougie? Yes, TSM. Cali Swag District. You are correct. Very good. This Netflix sci-fi series follows a family of space colonists whose ship crashes into a strange Earth-like planet. This Netflix sci-fi series follows a family of space colonists whose ship crashes into a strange Earth-like planet. Oh my goodness, Keenan doesn't know. Anybody else?
Tell right now.
Any other guesses? It is Lost in Space. In Space.
No jump in.
That's not John Candy. Chris Pratt rose to prominence for his role as Lee Dwyer in the series. That was he has music and yes, you're getting all those. Pratt role as Andy Dwyer in this season's Parks. I accidentally started saying the answer. Yes, Ken is correct. Parks and Recreation series also PJ's Catboy and Gecko, who worked in the yep. Hey, that's all Bentley. Right. Tainted Love is the British first #1 hit. Tainted Love is the British synth duo. Tainted Love is this British synth pop duo's #1 hit. I did TSM, but I'm not going to be able to remember the quote. If you could put it in the chat one time. Nope. Or you can text it to Ken, so because I can't go out of this.
She's getting lost.
Yeah. Tainted Love is this British synth pop duo's first #1 hit. Nope, it's Soft Cell. Soft Cell.
I listened to that for.
If Keenan didn't know,
that had to be the last one.
All right, so this toy was really popular to kick around in the late 70s and early 80s. This toy was really popular to kick around in the late 70s and early 80s.
We're going with a ball?
No, not a ball.
No, was that popular then?
Yep, that was unpopular. Hi, Simple Meal. Thanks for coming in. Before your time, Keenan. I remember this. Is Hacky Sack. My brothers played this all the time. What? It was a heck that. It was a beanbag thing. What Seventh Heaven star is married to Justin Timberlake? What Seventh Heaven star is married to Justin Timberlake? No. That's Justin Bieber you're thinking of. This is Justin Timberlake. Any guesses? The answer is Jessica Biel. Jessica Biel. This Star Trek movie has Ricardo Montalban as the villain. This Star Trek movie has Ricardo Montalban as the villain. This Star Trek movie has Ricardo Montalban as the villain. All right, the answer is Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Okay, last question. It's a movie about a dancer who works in a steel mill. It's a movie about a dancer who works in a steel mill. Any guesses? Yes, let's all go out with a thumbs up and tap out. Yes, Ken. All right. The answer to that question was Flash Dance. Flash Dance. Okay. Riddle of the night. Did you see that all the ice and snow is melting? Did you see that all the ice and snow is melting?
That's the riddle?
That's the question. What's the answer?
Yes.
You gotta add to it. Oh my goodness, Ken. Did you see that all the ice and snow is melting? Any guesses? Okay. Answer 2. Did you see that all the ice and snow is melting? Answer is yes, I thaw. Don't let me like that again. All right. Thank you, everyone, for such a great night. And I appreciate it. And staying interactive with me, it makes my job easier, even with me going in and out. I'm so sorry. Hopefully, we get our internet. I think we all need to complain on this podcast to the company to say Jamie needs her Wi Fi. But anyway, thank you everyone so much. And remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone think differently. And the quote of the night comes from TSM himself. Music is music. You don't have to be a tough guy or a street guy or any guy. Just you. Stay true to yourself. Have a great night, everyone.